Also, the recent stay of Srila Gauridas Pandit Goswami Prabhu, and also Sri Govinda Das Kaviraj Prabhu. All these three great acharyas are given here in this particular teaching, not in the same year or day, but in this particular teaching. Shravan Shukla Dwadashi, then is a person. So Rupa Goswami Prabhu is especially to be remembered in this particular day because Kalena Vrindavana Keli Varta, according to Srila Karnapur, Kavi Karnapur Goswami, a long time, because of the benefit of time, Vrindavana Keli Varta Lukta. Vrindavana Keli Varta, the special pastimes of Bhagavan, Sri Krishna Vrindavan, was almost extinct. Tam Khyapayitum Visheshna, just to specially re-established that particular Leela as a matter of remembrance. Most of the devotees, Krishna devotees used to remember, used to meditate on Dwaraka Leela. Even those who used to chant Krishna mantra, they also used to have Dwaraka Dhyan, as recommended in Gaudiya Tantra and other scriptures. So Vrindavan Dhyan was almost extinct because due course of time, there was nobody who can give any proper guidance about Vrindavan Krishna Devi. So Mahaprabhu, Kripamritena Abhishishecha, Mahaprabhu did their Abhishek. Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, he bathed them with his mercy, Kripamritena, nectarian mercy. Kripamritena Abhishishecha Deva Satreva Rupancha Sanatana. So Mahaprabhu, the Supreme Lord Sachinandan Gaur Hari, specially did this task to spread the Vrindavana Keli Varta to Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami. And for that purpose, he gave them special mercy, special benediction. Kripamrita Abhishekam. Only after Abhishekam one can become a king. So Rupa Sanatana became the king of Vrindavan Keli Varta, not Vrindavan King. Vrindavan king is Nanda Maharaj. Vrindavan prince is Krishna. Vrindavana Raja Kumar, Brajaraj Kumar. Krishna is not the king, he is not Brajaraj. He is the prince of Braja. And Vrindavan Leela, to establish the Vrindavan Leela as a matter of remembrance, Srimad Mahaprabhu specially empowered Srila Rupa Goswami Prabhu and Srila Sanatana Goswami Prabhu and instructed them how to ride boats, how to guide people in a proper way, so that one day they can live Vrindavan. Because sadhana bhavive jaha, siddha dehe paive taha pakpa matra se vichar. Whatever one will think at the time of sadhana, at the time of his perfection, he will get the same type of seva. So if we remember Dwaraka Leela and chant Krishna mantra, ultimately we will go to Dwaraka Leela in the time of perfection. Maybe after many lifetimes, but the goal will be there fixed. So Mahaprabhu came to give specially the Vrindavana Leela of Krishna. Radhar Mahima, Prema Rasashima Jagate Janataki. Premanamad-bhutata Sravana-pathagatam Kashyanam-nam Mahimnam Bhova-kashya-vavrindavanam-vinamaha Madhuri-shubhramesha Bhova-janati-radham Paramaras-chamatkara-madhurya-shima Ekas-chaitanya-chatraha Parama-karunaya Sarvamavischakara. Premanam adbhut artha kasya sravana pathagataha Kova janati. Premanam adbhutaha purushartha asti ye ke jananti kopi na jananti kurte kopi na jananti. Sravana pathagata kasya. प्रेमा नाम अद्भुत अर्थ कस्य श्रवण पथगता आसीत् कस्यापि न। प्रेमा नाम अद्भुत अर्थ श्रवण पथगता कस्यो वा वृंदावन विपिन महामाधुरीषु प्रवेशः कस्य प्रवेशः who had entrance in Vrindavan Mahamadhuri with the great sweet pastimes of Vrindavan? Who had the entrance? Nobody had. Who did ever had listened the particular prema of Purushartham? Whole world only knows four Purusharthas: Dharma, Artha, Kama and Moksha. The prema, there is a special Purushartha, Pancham Purushartha, fifth Purushartha, which has to be attained after liberation, after moksha, which is beyond moksha. Moksha Shukam Atikram. Who knew that? Who have ever heard it? Nobody heard. Kashyapa Vrindavana Mahamadhuri Shupravesha. Who had entrance in Vrindavana Mahamadhuri? Nobody had entrance. Kova Janati Radha. Who knew about Radharani? The Padma Puran and all other scriptures explained about Radharani. It's not that Radharani was not there in the scripture. But who knew the special glory of Radha's prema? Nobody knew it. Even although it was in the scriptures. Everybody was giving importance on Satyabhama Rukmini Krishna. You go to all South Indian temples, Satyabhama Rukmini Krishna, Dwarkamurti. Radharani's special glory was unknown to general people, although it was in the scriptures. Koba Jana Radha, Paramarasha Chamatkara Madhurya Sima, Ekas Chaitanya Chandra Parama Karunaya, Sharvam Adishakara. Only one Sri Chaitanya Chandra, being extremely merciful, revealed everything. And through Rupa Goswami Prabhu, Mahaprabhu established his Manovishtam. Sri Chaitanya Manovishtam, Sthapitam Ena Bhutale, Swayam Rupa Vadamayanam Dadati Isma Padat. Otherwise, we are not Gaudiyas actually. I used to speak in Vrindavan. That Rupa Goswami made us Gaudiya. What is the difference between Madhva and Gaudiya? Most of you don't know. You don't even study that. I don't think it's important to study. Although we are branch of Madhva, what was the difference between Madhva and Gaudiya? It is Rupa Goswami who made the difference. If you consider the Tattva, in Tattva there is no difference between Dwarkadhish Krishna or Vrindavan, Brajajuvaraj Krishna, Shyam Sundar, no difference. Tattva the same. So Madhva also worshipping Krishna, they are also worshipping Narayana, it's same. What is the difference? The difference is in Rasa. Who established Rasa Tattva? Sri Rupa Goswami Prabhu. By being instructed by Mahaprabhu, being empowered by Mahaprabhu, Rupa Goswami Prabhu started a new prasthan that is called Rasa Prasthan. Before Acharya Shankar and other previous acharyas established their Siddhanta, their conclusion doctrine, on the base of Shruti Prasthan and Nyaya Prasthan. By Rupa Goswami Prabhu, Mahaprabhu established another fourth prasthan that is called Rasa Prasthan. Rasa Vaisaha, Rasa Rumjeva, Yamulabdha, Namdi Bhavati. Because in the Taittiriya Upanishad it is said that the Supreme Lord is Rasa Swarup. That is the hint from Vedas. He is Rasa Swarup. Only by attaining him one can become Anandi, one can become peaceful. So that's the reason Sukadev Goswami, although he was a liberated person, Sanakadi was already liberated, they already attained moksha, but they tried to get rasa. They tried to get prema, which is far beyond moksha. Transcending all the four purusharthas is prema. And through Goswami Prabhu Master Mahaprabhu established, that is speciality of Gaudiyas. Otherwise we are Madhva. What is the difference? Because we have the Rasa Upasana. Madhva didn't have the Rasa Upasana. They just worship the Tattva. They also do Kirtana and all other things are the same. So Rupa Goswami made us Gaudiyas actually. Otherwise, we are not Gaudias. We are not those. What is the difference? Prema Rama Bhutartava Sravana. Who knew the glory of the holy name? Madhvacharya also knew the glory of the holy name, but in a different way. He wrote in his book, Krishnamrita Paharna, that Harinam has a lot of power. If somebody chant Harinam with Bhakti Bhava, so Srila Rupa Goswami Prabhu, he wrote Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu and also Ujjali Mani, which is Prakaram Bhakta Parasa Tattva. Apart from that, Srila Rupa Goswami Prabhu established the Rasa Tattva in a Siddhantic level. He wrote Priti Sandarbha and many other books. Given proof from Srimad Bhagavatam that prema is for Pancham Purushartha Piti. And that's very important for us. So without Rupa Goswami Prabhu, we are not Gaudias. If you get Rasa Tattva away, Rasa Prasthan, if you cut it away, with only Shruti Prasthan, Smriti Prasthan and Nyaya Prasthan, who will be none other than any other Vaishnava Sampradaya. Considering Supreme Lord as Krishna or whatever, counteracting Mayavada, all these things are common. There is not much difference. Namna Mahimna, the special glory of the holy name. It was written by Srila Madhvacharya that by with the devotion, if one chants Harinam with Bhakti Bhava, he or she can get liberation, moksha. That's all Madhvacharya is. One can get moksha by chanting Harinam with Bhakti. Not more than that. Whereas Rupa Goswami wrote, Apiti Namo Spuranena Tattve Prarabdha Karmeti Viroti Veda. Because Mahaprabhu, after Mahaprabhu appeared, he specially have given all the power in the holy name. Even it was not there. Even it was just name. After that it is Hari. Srila Prabhupada told it is not Hari's name. It is Hari's cha, Namas cha. It's not Hari's name. It is Hari and it is name. So Mahaprabhu has established that. Namnamakari Vaudar is Sarva Shakti Satrarpita. Satrarpita, Kena Arpita, Gaur Harina Arpita. Swayam Krishna Gaur Rupena Sarva Shakti Arpita. Gaur Hari. So Namnam Mahimna, Ko Bhajana. Who knew the glory of the holy name, which can give us prema, the fifth purushartha, which is beyond dharma, artha, kama and moksha? Nobody knew it. They used to think that okay, liberation is enough. And even if you chant Hari name, you can get liberation easily. That's what. So Rupa Goswami Prabhu has made us Gaudias. Before we are not Gaudias. Apart from him, we are not Gaudiya, we are like any other Vaishnava Sampradaya, Madhva, Ramadha, whatever. Although in Indian Siddhanta there can be some difference, but in Tattva is same. So today it is very difficult to speak to people. That lady is sitting there and speaking back to other people. What kind of Rupanuga ideas she can get? You have to transcend all this basic jealousy, all these basic politics, pity, mentality, no class mentality, trying to control others. These kind of things are very basic. I don't blame because most of the people in the world are like that. But we have to transcend from that level. We have to transcend much higher. First level in this world, you go and see dogs are fighting among themselves in the street. Although the street is not their property. Dogs have any document that this is our area, this is area for that dog? No. They don't have any such area difference, no, but they already made their area. If another one crosses another's area, it's a big fighting will happen. It's a basic level instinct of survival. basic instinct of survival. So human being also more or less like that, not exactly like dog, but they are more intelligent. So they do that, they do use that instinct in a more subtle way, and more intelligent way. You know, this is our country, this is another country, we have to fight for our country, we have to die for our country, and this is that, and next life I don't know where I am going to born again. First we have to see our village, and then we have to see our state, our district, and this and that, Samudra, Andhra, let us fight for that. All these types of things are extension of the dog's mentality. Dog, they are stupid, they don't know much intelligence, they don't have much map or this thing, they cannot make this is Andhra, this is Telangana. Let us divide it. They don't know all this thing. They know this is my area and another dog have another area. This is very basic instinct they are fighting, and we are fighting in a more subtle way. The same thing. Instinct is there to survive in this world. Why surviving? Now comes the point. Upanishad says because you are conscious. Because you are conscious, atomic particle of the consciousness of the Lord, you cannot be satisfied with this world. Instinct for happiness, instinct for ananda will be there, but the way you are searching is like those dogs on the street. They are searching happiness also. They are finding some kind of happiness along with that. They are getting some stress also, suffering also. See, they are very basic instincts. Then comes Vedic Dharma. Vedic Dharma, Vedas want to establish us in a regulative way, in a regulation, not like dogs and cats. So, Vedic instruction is Varnashram Dharma. And there are four Purusharthas: Dharma, Artha. First you have to be Dharma, you have to follow Dharma, you have to follow proper duties. You have to follow the instructions of the Vedas. Even if you like, you should not do adharma. You have to refrain from adharma. You have to follow dharma, religious principles. So first is dharma, then artha. By following dharma, you will get pure artha. Artha means purpose. Actually, artha doesn't mean money. Artha means the requirements. Money is one of them. Artha means requirements. Money is one of them, but not only money. So artha, you will get after performing your religious duties, dharma, perfectly. So Vedas instructs don't be like dogs and cats, be like human beings, be like civilized human beings. So Vedic Dharma established Varnashram Dharma, 4 Varnas, 4 Ashramas, and 4 Purusharthas. Dharma, Artha, Kama. Then you have to fulfill your desires in a regulative way, according to Vedic scriptures, not like the whimsical way, not like dogs and cats. And then moksha. If you get disgusted with these 3 things, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi Janani, Janare, Shayanam, dying, and after enjoying all the pleasures in celestial planet, born again in a good family and we do Dharma again. When one gets disgusted with all these things, they want to get out of the circle. Cycle of birth and death and old age and disease, cycle of rebirth. So that person will search for moksha, the liberation, the salvation. So these are Vedic instructions. So some people, those who want to follow Varnashram Dharma properly, they were good people, Aryas. Aryas are those who are following Vedic scriptures, those who are following Vedic instructions. Anaryas are those who don't want to follow. Simple thing. Nowadays in Arya, Anarya, they have many kind of concocted doctrine, but those are all bogus. Arya means those who want to follow Varnashram properly. Anarya means those who don't want to follow. They will do their way. As they like. So Aryas and Anaryas, there are 2 divisions in the world since creation. So those who are following Vedic path, they are Aryas. But following the Vedic path, you can never reach Vrindavan. Never. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, you can get liberation. Maximum you can go to Vaikuntha and get 400 form as a Parashad of Lord Narayan. That is very high level of moksha. But Premanama Adbhutartha is far beyond the Vaikuntha. They have to transcend the Vaikuntha conception in order to reach Prema. Where moksha shuka tuchakari. In front of Prema, the moksha shuka, the happiness of moksha is insignificant. So they don't care for that. Although moksha is there, but they don't care for that. Sukadeva Goswami never cared for moksha. He wanted to read Srimad Bhagavatam. Come on, you are liberated and you want to read Srimad Bhagavatam is such a big book. And remembering for what? What is your business? You are already liberated. You have nothing. Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma na shochati na kamshati. Sukadeva Goswami was Brahma Bhuta. He was Prasannatma. He never had any desire to do. No shochati, no kamshati. They never lament, they never desire for anything. But the same Sukadeva Goswami being Brahma Bhuta, he desired to read Srimad Bhagavatam. And he did it. He remembered whole Srimad Bhagavatam. And recited Srimad Bhagavatam for the rest of his life. Why? Because moksha shukha tiraskarakari, moksha vancha tiraskarakari prema. Prema is such a exalted position that even the liberated state is considered insignificant in front of prema. And to open that doorway to Vrindavana prema, particularly Vrindavana rasa, Mahaprabhu instructed Rupa Goswami Prabhu. He told, I am just giving you a little bit of this Bhakti Rasa Sindhu. But the ocean of Bhakti Rasamrita, I am just giving you a little bit taste. And with one drop, Rupa Goswami Prabhu established, with one drop of the Bhakti Rasamrita, which was given by Mahaprabhu to Rupa Goswami in Prayagraj, beside Ganga, Rupa Goswami made the whole Rasa Prasthana. To study these things, you have to transcend all this petty mentality, fighting like dog, or to perform the ritualistic work as Vedas directed dharma, to gain our necessities, and then to satisfy our senses, subtle and gross way. Then trying to liberation, you have to transcend all. Within this, you can never understand what is. It is very difficult. We have to give our way of thinking. We cannot think in this way Krishna is doing pastimes. No, it's not in our according to our way of thinking. It's the way as Krishna wants to do it. It's not the way we want to think it. You understand my point? We may think Krishna is doing pastimes like that. I should remember why. Krishna is not under your mind. You are supposed to be under Krishna's mind. So that revelation will come only when you can chant purely the holy name. So prema is revealed. When prema comes, everything appears in a pure heart. Sravanadi Shuddha Chitte Kalaya Udaya. Until then, we have to try to transcend. So Raghunath Das Goswami Prabhu, who is one of the best Upanugas, he instructed us. Nadharvadanaadharvan Sudhigana Niruktam Tilaguru Brahe Radha Krishna Pradura Parikarayami Nakam Shachishu no Nandeshwarapati Shukatre Guruvaram Mukunda Preshatre Smarapala Majasram Namana. No dharma, no adharma. Don't follow dharma. What is the matter? What are you speaking nonsense? Don't follow dharma. No. Don't get attached to either dharma or adharma. Shrutigana Nirukta, this is the Vedas. Okay, let Vedas speak like that. We are going to do that. Braje Radha Krishna Prachura Paricarya Vinata. This is expand Prachura Paricarya of Radha Krishna in Braja. That is your duty, neither dharma nor adharma. Sachi Shuno Nandeshwarapati Shutate. Must consider Sachinandan Gaurhari as the son of Nanda Maharaj, the Brajaraj Kumar, and Mukunda Preshtatres Maraparamajasran Mahamana. And Gurudev is one of the most dear associates of Lord Mukunda, Lord Krishna. Considering like that, you should continuously, incessantly perform the transcendental service of their Lordship, Sri Radha Sri. That is our life. But to reach that, it is not like we can have fighting here and politics here and trying to control over others and reach into Panugadara. It's nonsense. We cannot reach there. We have to transcend all these petty mentalities. Starting from dog's mentality, after civilized human being mentality, After that liberated mentality, after liberation, the mentality will serve Radha Krishna. Very high. So Rupa Goswami can give us by his master because Mahaprabhu specially empowered him to direct us in that way of Rasa Prasthana, and he did it. He established all the scriptures. He established by his own example. He performed sadhana, although he was eternal associate of the Lord, eternally perfected soul, but even then, he did showed us how to do bhajan, how to reach that place. শুনিয়াছি সাধু মুখে বলে স্বর্গজন, শুনিয়াছি সাধু মুখে শুনিয়াছি সাধু মুখে বলে সর্বজন, শ্রীরূপ কৃপায় মিলে जैसे राधा मदन मोहन राधा गोविंद राधा